Justin Boggs from the Nutter Center. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Wright State tonight lost to George Mason in men's basketball, final game before Christmas. They lost 68-60. They fall to 8-5 on the season, where George Mason, they improved to 5-6 on the year and have won 3 in a row. This contest was rather ugly from the beginning. Wright State got behind as many as 13 in the first half. They were able to trim that lead of George Mason down to 7. Stephen Davis hit a huge three-point play there at the end of the first half, get the team back within 7, but George Mason kind of picked up that intensity, got off to as big as a 17-point lead early in the second half, but back came Wright State. Wright State in this contest, as I mentioned, they were down by as many as 17. The under 8 timeout, they were down by 14, but Wright State went on a huge run. They went on a 10-2 run, got within about 6, and then were able to slowly chip away at the Wright State, or at the George Mason lead. Got it all the way within 2, but some missed free throws, as well as a couple not being able to get a few stops, got George Mason the lead for good, and Wright State was then able to pull this game off. In this game, JT Yoho led Wright State with 16 points. Joe Thomason and Stephen Davis both had 13. Stephen Davis had a pretty impressive first half, getting to the line, shot 7 of 8 from the line in the first half. Joe Thomason really had a big second half, driving to the lane and trying to get the Raiders back into this contest. As I mentioned, of course, Wright State now 8-5 in the year. They have wrapped up their home non-conference play, but they have a big one coming up right after Christmas. They're going to take tomorrow off from practice, but on Christmas night, they're going to be practicing and getting ready for Ohio State. That game's going to take place in Columbus. We, of course, will be there for you. Follow your coverage. Follow me at JJ Boggs or at Guardian_Sports. Again, from the Nutter Center, George Mason 68, Wright State 60.